There is power behind every commercial relationship. Any experienced salesperson understands at a deep level that negotiations between two or more parties involve one party or the other enjoying more leverage than the other. It is the powerful who get the best deal. That's if they're competent negotiators, of course. We also see it all the time in our domestic purchases, everything from buying a bag of fruit from a market stall, in signing a mobile phone contract, right through to buying or renting the home we're living in. We almost instinctively know how far to press the other party when trying to strike a good deal, and feel the pressure when the other party has advantages over us. And anyone who closely follows politics and geopolitics as I do will appreciate the use and abuse of power by one party or the other in furthering their policy objectives. It is a fact that power is deeply embedded in how humans interact with each other, and corporate bodies behave in a very similar manner, with the consequences often being very significant indeed. A customer with a large spending budget is more coveted by suppliers than would be a customer making a small one-off purchase. So procurement spend is a lever of power. Compelling research undertaken by the University of Birmingham confirmed the importance of power in commercial relationships, and in doing so designed a method where one party or another can systematically identify and then lever their power assets to gain superior results from their negotiations. But unfortunately, power has become a bit of a dirty word in commercial relationships. No one likes to be seen as a bully, nakedly exploiting another party in negotiations, and people shy away from expressing anything to do with power. Instead, we have become used to language like partnering, collaboration, mutuality, SRM, that's supplier relationship management, and other such terms, all of which somewhat mask what really goes on in business. Think for a moment about a publicly listed company. Its directors have a fiduciary responsibility to maximize returns over the medium to longer term. They may take a hit in the short term, but failure of the directors of the company to deliver dividends will result in shareholders withdrawing their investment and/or the directors being replaced. Now think of another listed company who the first company trades with. They also are on a mission to maximize financial returns for their shareholders. It's a logical certainty that both can't maximize their returns at the same time, however much they collaborate to make the pie larger. This inevitably creates a tension between the trading partners, as neither is able to secure their ideal outcome, and so compromises are made. The party who is able to make the fewest concessions is able to do so because it holds the balance of power in the relationship. Therefore, power is often deployed very subtly, with participants sometimes being unaware of how the communications within the relationship are being deliberately manipulated to create an advantageous outcome. To paraphrase Sir David Frost, negotiation is the art of letting someone else have your way. So the use of power to create leverage may feel less about dominating the other party, forcing the other party to your will, and more about the ability to set the agenda and lead discussions. After all, whoever has the most power decides what gets talked about. And suppliers should seek to understand what underpins power for both sides, who has the balance of power today, and what can they do to change that balance in the future.